corruption in the highest order. Is Ibrahim aware of this thing that's going on at that border? That border is so corrupt. It's so worse. That border is so worse. When we say corruption, that place is corruption in the highest order. These immigration officers who do not have integrity, taking bribes at the borders, will tell you to pay an amount of money for what? They were doing same to the Burkina people. The Mali people were doing same to the Burkina people were doing same to the Mali, even them that they call themselves the Sahel. Hello guys, you welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ifya Kimura here. If you're old here, I really appreciate you for coming back, and if today is your first time clicking on my video, I'm glad you found my channel. But please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell for more of such interesting and educative content. Guys, I'm broken-hearted today doing this video. Guess what? This video is about my journey from Mali to Ghana, and I don't know how to even explain this one. I've lost all the footages, not even a single one that I took with my camera. I've misplaced, like I have deleted, I've deleted the footages from my machine, my camera, my hard drive, everything, thinking that I have saved it. So I used to transfer the files from my drive, my SD card, to my laptop. And if my laptop is full, I have hard drives that I transfer my files to. And guys, guess what? I thought I have saved the files on my hard drive. So yeah, I deleted it from my machine. I even have two laptops, my new one, the small one. The hard drives are two. So I don't usually delete until I am completely aware that I have saved everything on my machine. And now I have to do a sit down video. I created a folder and saved it, Mali to Ghana, thinking that I have transferred the files to the folder. Not knowing I didn't, I created the folder without transferring the files to the folder, and then deleted everything from my laptop, from the drive, from the SD card, everything. So sad. This video was kind of a detailed video, everything that happened on the road from Mali to Ghana. We passed through Burkina Faso. For you to come from Mali to to Ghana, you have to pass through Burkina Faso. And now I have to do a sit-down video to explain the whole thing. I hope I will remember everything that happened. It was a terrible journey, a very terrible journey, of course, from Burkina Faso, from Mali, Bamako to Ghana, Kumasi. So let's get right into the video. Let's go. Okay, so it was on the 27th of December, and we were supposed to leave Bamako to Ghana. We didn't know how we were going to leave the place. We don't know how to explain to them that language barrier is kind of a thing, very serious. So we had to search online for a bus from Bamako to Burkina, because the only way we can get to Ghana is to first come to Burkina. Come to Ouagadougou first. So we got a bus. I called, and this man says, "Comprends pas anglais." I was like, Jesus, I'm dead. So he was like, okay, I know someone who can speak English, so I will just transfer your call, or I'll give his number to you, then you call. So he gave me a number. I called that night, and he was like, yes, we have a bus leaving to Ouagadougou from Bamako. That is tomorrow at 4 a.m. And it was around 10 p.m. that I called, so we had to rush, pack our things, get ready for our trip. So that's what we did. We packed. We didn't even sleep. We woke up as early as 2 a.m. get prepared. We don't know, because we were a little bit far away from the city center. where you're going to get the bus and everything. So we get prepared, me and my colleague, we get prepared and everything. At 2:50, our host helped us to get a motor ride to the station. The man gave me all the details, come to this station, come to this station, come to that. So we got a motor ride. First we stopped the policeman, and the policeman helped us to get a motor ride to the place. We were 2 on the motorbike, and in Bamako 2 passengers can get on one motorbike together with the driver, making 3. So we were 2, and we were kind of dodging policemen. So when you see a policeman, my friend will just get down and we will pass, and he will walk to meet us, catch up. He walked to catch up so that we will continue. And just how we did. Then at the end there was a police, but like I think in Bamako everybody's afraid of police. The first day we got there, they were like, police are coming. Like, I don't know why. They're like always police. So finally we got to the station around 3 something. So we booked our tickets, we go through the process. It's kind of a system. So you give your name, your passport, your ID, something, you book, and we paid 21,000 CFA from Bamako to Ouagadougou. If you've watched my video, you've been following my travels, most especially this journey, going to Bamako from Ouagadougou, we paid 25,000 CFA. But this time around, going from Bamako to Ouagadougou, the bus we got is called Sonef. I don't know if you know that kind of bus, Sonef. We paid 21,000 CFA. Thinking like, oh God, we've gotten the cheapest ride ever, not knowing what's ahead of us. So terrible. So we got this bus, and as at 4, we left before AM. So it was like 3:58 or 3:50, so let's say 4 a.m. we set off from Bamako, and we were on our way to Ouagadougou. So a very long ride. So as soon as the bus set off, I slept because we didn't sleep. So I slept. I woke up and it was around 6:30 a.m. We were somewhere I didn't know, somewhere in the countryside, a very beautiful view, kind of a desert. You see people farming, camels, like donkeys going up and down. And if I think about this and all these footages, I want to cry. All these footages are gone. I don't know how. So I have the footages. I mostly take videos with my phone so that to post in like short content. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to give you guys. Yeah, because all the footages, the full content is gone. The full content is gone, guys. So you go to the countryside, you see lake, you see villages, village houses, mud houses, and all that. It was very interesting. When coming to Bamako from Ouagadougou, we used a border called Sikasso. But this time around with this bus, when going, we used another border called from a farmer, something like that. We used the border name like that. And that border, I don't know whether it's the border or it's so worse. That border is so worse. When we say corruption, that place is corruption in the highest order. When we were going to Bamako from Ouagadougou, we met immigration, but we didn't pay anything. They will just check and we go. But this border, when coming, guys, you will pay 2,000 CFA, even though you have your passport, your ECOWAS passport, you have your stamp that you entered the country, now you're leaving. They will tell you 2,000 CFA. And you tell them, Mesue, for what? You say, hey. They are very, the immigration or the officers, so, hey, no, 2,000 CFA. And you tell them, comprends pas anglais, français. They say, no, comprends pas anglais. So do you know what my trick? We will just stand there, me and my colleague, we're 2 Ghanaians, they will take our passports, we will just stand there. We are not paying, it's 2,000 CFA is not any money, but I didn't know we were going to pay a lot of 2,000 CFA to get to the main border. And I was like, no, I'm not paying this kind of money, because I paid 5,000 CFA to enter Mali. Going, I'm not going to pay 2,000 CFA at this first immigration checkpoint. So no, look at this. This is what happened. This is what happened. Let me take you back. This is what happened. When we were about getting to the immigration checkpoint, the mates, I don't know whether they are mates or the bus attendants, I don't know, there are a lot of them in the car. They work with the bus. They will just be coming in and be collecting your documents. They will say, c'est papier, bring your papier, bring your papers, or ID, passport, anything. So when you give it to them, then they will tell you like, pay 2,000. I was like, pay 2,000 for what? It's an immigration checkpoint. They're going to check document for you to pass. So why are you guys taking money? And you'll be like, they'll be saying, me too. I say, no, I'll not pay any money. So when you don't pay, because we didn't pay, I and my friend didn't pay, the mate working with the company, the bus company, will come and point you. He'll bring the immigration officer into the car and come and point you that this person didn't pay. So take him out. So they took us out of the car. Then they were like, the officer was like, pay 2,000 CFA. I was like, officer, I'm not paying 2,000 CFA. Why am I paying 2,000 CFA? It was about like three or five. So it's terrible. Another point, immigration checkpoint even said we should pay 3,000 CFA. So when you say you don't have money, you'll be like, okay, 2,000. We say, no, I'm not paying. They'll be like, okay, bring 1,000. I said, no. So I told my friend was like, let's pay. I said, no, we are not paying anything. So we will just be standing there because the bus can't leave us there. We will be standing there for more than 30 minutes. They will seize our passports and we'll be standing there for more than 30 minutes. This is so bad. This is so bad. This bus company called Send-Off, they will select you, go give you to the immigration officer. And these immigration officers who do not have integrity, taking bribes at the borders, will tell you to pay an amount of money. For what? One immigration officer said like, pay me. I'm taking the money. Give the money to me. I'm taking the money. Africa. Why? That so-called border, Mali to Bamako, the most corrupt border I have ever used. I was thinking Ivory Coast, but this one, more than. So I addressed this issue in that video that I've lost all the footages, that this is so bad. If somebody speaks French here, English here, please report this. That border is so corrupt. So it was 2003 or 4 and 3001. So if you have to pay, you are even going to pay more than even the lorry fare, the transportation that we paid. Let's continue. We got to Bobo de Lasso. We exited this one. For exiting, I paid my 2,000 CFA at the Mali side, but they didn't give me stamp to enter Burkina Faso. They didn't give me stamp because they are taking the money is their main focus at the border. They didn't give us stamp. We entered. We didn't even know that because they're taking money throughout. We got to Burkina Faso. We passed through immigration. Simple 2,000 CFA. I know that's their norm. If you are second stamp, your stamp is for like but when going to Mali, exiting Burkina, I paid 1,000 CFA. But this one, entering, I paid 2,000 CFA because it's a different border. As I said, it's not what you used when going. This is a different one, Frama. And the other one is Sikasso. So we paid 2,000 CFA to enter Burkina Faso from Mali side. Right after paying this money at the main immigration, we didn't even get into the car. This is the building we paid the money in. And this is another building that you see. You just walk. They will tell you to come to this building. Why? They will seize your passport, your documents. Then they will tell you to pay 2,000 CFA. And I was like, officer, this is the border. I just paid 2,000 CFA. Why am I paying another 2,000 CFA here? They will not say anything. They'll be like 2,000 CFA. It's just the 2,000 CFA that they know. 2,000 CFA. I said, officer, no. Ne pas payer. He said, ce n'est pas problem. 1,000 CFA. You just reduce it. You're bargaining, marketing. You just reduce it 1,000 sefa. I was like, no. My friend was like, let's pay. We said, no, we are not paying anything. Our money was, we were running out of money. I said, no, we are not paying anything. We are not paying. So they will seize our passport for us to be there. Then they later they will like, take your passport and go. So me, for all the 4 borders, all the 4 checkpoints in Mali, I didn't pay. But I paid to enter 2,000 sefa, to enter, to exit Mali. Then entry, I paid 2,000 sefa. That was the money I paid. And exiting and entering Mali and Burkina. Then when we entered Burkina, I was thinking like, oh, that kind of thing is off. We entered Burkina, they were like, we stopped it, like the whole thing is get down, descendez, attendez, descendez, get down board, get down board, get down board, get down board. In Burkina Faso too, they were taking money. They seized our passports in Burkina Faso, somewhere in Burkina, I don't know the area, somewhere on the border, they seized our passports. It was around, was it 9:10 p.m.? We were at the border standing there more than 30 minutes. These bus officers will just take, like, they will just hand you over to the immigration officers, deal with this person. So we were like 2 Ghanaians that we were not paying. So later there were 2 Ghanaians who came to join us and we were like, no, we are not paying this kind of money. I told them, please, we shouldn't pay any money again. The bus should go. They should leave us here. I have the bus number, everything. You let them go. And they should seize our passport. If they can seize our another country's property, they should seize our passport. We will be here. They'll find a car for us to go. So that's what I told them. You're not paying anything. So do you know what the annoying thing? What do you call it? They were doing same to the Burkina people. The Mali people were doing same to the Burkina. The Burkina people were doing same to the Mali. Even them that they call themselves the Sahel. So there were these guys who were like trying to speak English. They were like, you guys didn't pay. I said, no. But the people, their own people were paying. It's not only Ghanaians. Their own people were paying that kind of money. I was even confused, like, what is happening here? What is happening? Is Ibrahim aware of this thing that's going on at that border? So this guy was Burkina Faso, right? Yeah, Burkina Faso. He paid at the Mali side till he entered Burkina. The Malians too, when they came, they were paying. That's the worst thing, the worst border I have ever crossed. And at night, we were still there. So this one, it was a straight car. We didn't sleep anywhere. There was no sleepover. So we just continued paying, getting down, boarding, getting down without eating any proper food, crossing this border at night. So we got to Ouagadougou at 4 a.m. So guys, at 4 a.m. we were in Ouagadougou city. At 4 a.m. So that means 24 solid hours. 4 a.m. we left Bamako. 4 a.m. we got to Burkina without time wasting at the border side. Oh God. So 24 solid hours to get to Ouagadougou from Bamako, Mali. So when we got to Ouagadougou, we continue straight away. We get to the station, then straight away from Ouagadougou to Paga. So at 5 a.m., 5 something, we were on our way to Paga from Ouagadougou. And from Ouagadougou to Paga, we didn't meet any immigration. We didn't meet any immigration officer at that time, 4 a.m. No. So it was just a small car. I don't know if you're using a small car, it's different from using a big bus that they have a lot of passengers in. Maybe they have this mindset like these people are travelers, where are they going? Maybe I think so. But when we were going from Ouagadougou to Paga, which is Ghana border side, we didn't meet any immigration officer, just straight. And when we got to the border, around 7 a.m. We passed, we exited Burkina. Simple. They just checked our passports, they gave us stamp, and we were like, go. go. I always say the simplest border crossing I have ever made, that is Ghana to Burkina, that Paga border, Ghana Burkina border. The simplest, the sweetest, the easiest border. But the craziest is Mali and Burkina. I'm even surprised that these people are the craziest. The corrupt, I would say corrupt. Corruption in the highest order. So we exited Burkina, so simple. We entered Ghana. You know, Ghana is Ghana, so they're not going to do anything. They just checked our passports. They checked everything. Then no stamp. When you're entering your own country, they don't give you a stamp. So they didn't give us stamp. And then we were like, pa! We are in Paga. Hallelujah! Such a journey. We were so tired. No proper food to eat, no good sleep, and all that. We are in Ghana. So when we got to Ghana, we were like in Paga. There is this tourist site called a Paga Crocodile Pond. Yeah, they have a lot of crocodiles. Like in Paga, they have a lot of crocodiles. So they say crocodiles can just go to people's houses. They'll be roaming, crossing the street, like roaming like that. They have a lot of crocodiles in Paga. So we visited. I have been there, but my colleague hasn't been there. So I was like, okay, since we're in Paga, let's take the opportunity to go visit the Paga Crocodile Pond. So we visited the Paga Crocodile Pond, and then from Paga, we took a pragia to a town called Navrongo. That's the town we alighted when, like, about doing that journey. So we got to Navrongo because that's where you're going to get a car back to Kumasi. So when we got to Navrongo, we went straight to the Navrongo station to book our tickets. And how much was the ticket? So from Navrongo, we got our ticket, but I've forgotten how much we paid. Was it like 180? I think it was 180 or something like that with a VIP bus. Yeah, 180 to Kumasi. So it was around 8 or 9 a.m. we booked the tickets, and the bus is supposed to leave in the evening around 4. They told us the bus will be leaving around 4 p.m. So we were like, okay, so let's go get a hotel, freshen up, sleep, and then come back in the evening. So that's what we did. We went to buy some food, find a hotel. We paid half a day, just 90 cedis. We rested, we freshened up, and then around 3 a.m. we were up going to the station. We got to the station before 4 p.m. and we're still waiting. So finally the bus set off around 5 something, almost 6 p.m. 5:50 something, so almost 6 p.m. we set off from Navrongo to Kumasi. It was a 12 hours journey from Navrongo to Kumasi. So around 4 a.m., exactly 4 a.m., we were in Kumasi Swami. Yeah, so around 6 something a.m. we got to KJT, and around 8 a.m. I was in my house in Kumasi. Hallelujah. Such a journey. But it hurt me so much that the main footage used to show you everything, I've misplaced it. So this is the whole narration of my journey from from Mali to Ghana. The craziest border crossing. This border was even worse than when I was going to Bamako. That bus company called Senof. I don't know how to report to these people. I reported it to the man who gave me the number, but it didn't make any sense. I don't know whether he understood me or something like that. The bus people will just fish you out and then give you to the immigration officers to deal with you, and they are going to deal with you. They are going to deal with you, ankasa. So bad. So bad. The worst experience border crossing ever. And the craziest journey crossing this border with a lot of language barrier. You can't speak, they don't understand you don't understand them, and the whole stress they'll put you through. Finally we got to Ghana, Kumasi, and I was like, hallelujah. When I got home the following day, I was like, did I really do this trip? I was like thinking about it. Did I really do this Burkina Faso Mali trip? So crazy. So guys, if you're here watching this video and all that, what I want from you, what I need from you is, guys, kindly subscribe, share this video. You can save it so that you can come back to it anytime. So guys, join my channel membership and all that. I have another journey planned which is almost up. The date is almost up, so you can support me in any way, in any time, in anything. I'll be sharing my cost, anything, the whole thing, how the whole journey went, comparing Burkina Faso and Mali in terms of everything, in terms of the economy, like electricity, hotels. I'll be comparing this, so I would like you to stay tuned to my channel. Don't go anywhere, subscribe and stay glued, okay? Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. I love you so much, and until meet again in my next video. Bye.